I'm not Mitch Connor, and due to the immaturity of our society as a whole, well, young people tend to have some imagination, even as old as 19. In North Carolina, a teenage convert to Islam planned to kill as many as 1,000 Americans as an agent of the Islamic State on U.S. soil. Oh. Morgantown teenager and Muslim convert Justin Nogin Sullivan is facing multiple terror-related charges in connection with attacks planned in the U.S. on behalf of ISIS, according to federal prosecutors from the North Carolina U.S. Attorney's Office. Look at that face. You really think that you'd even have a chance? Look at that skinny punk. Let's, and Wally Shubat wrote an article on it too. I'll leave the links for this garbage. But here's a local story about it. A Morgantown teenager told an undercover FBI agent he planned to kill as many as 1,000 Americans in support of ISIL, according to documents released Monday. The criminal complaint against Sullivan said the agent made contact with Sullivan on June 6th, and the teacher told him he became a Muslim after he started thinking about death and stuff. He was suicidal. He said he was angry about U.S. airstrikes and planned revenge that would force him to stop. On June 7th, Sullivan shared plans to acquire an assault rifle, the complaint said. Sullivan said to the agent, "Just kill a few people so that I know that you are truthful. Just shoot them and leave. Wear a mask. Do it at night." He also said, "I'll kill people this month. I want a car bomb," the complaint said. Yeah, but where are you going to get a car bomb? Oh, yeah, from the FBI agent who ends up sending you a silencer. Yeah. The agent spoke with Sullivan again on June 8th, the complaint said, and told him they would use homemade silencers on their weapons and would kill 500 people. Homemade silencers actually have a limit, okay? They break really easily. So you're not going to kill 500 people with a homemade silencer on your gun. Not a chance. I'm sure a 19-year-old would know that. I mean, what are they going to use, the toilet paper roll or something? Like you see in the movies? I doubt it. The conversation about silencers continued on June 9th, according to the complaint, and Sullivan corrected his target number. He said, 500 is an incorrect body count for our attack. When asked the correct number would be, he answered 1,000 and said he was thinking about using biological weapons. Fantasyland? Where the fuck is a 19-year-old who lives with his fucking parents going to get biological weapons? I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. Sullivan said, "Our attacks need to be as big as possible. We can do minor assassinations before the big attack for training." The complaint said, "Our attack will be next month," he said. "I'll be doing shooting of my own before then. I'm excited." We'll get to the shooting that he does on his own. It's pretty funny. Go on. The complaint said Sullivan told the agent he needed the silencer before the end of next week, an apparent reference to June 19th, which was Friday, I believe. Sullivan spoke to the agent on June 15th and said he was angry about 18 airstrikes that had happened that day. 18 airstrikes. I should have put in the date. June 15th. Well, that's 18th of June. Let's see if something... this stupid thing isn't loading quick enough. I'm skimming. I'm not seeing 18 airstrikes. I'm not going to search forever for it, but... well, English out of Arabia. This article's 14th of April. Not coming up too well. Syria and Iraq maps. I know this is boring. This stupid BBC article from June 18th doesn't seem to say that either. Anyway, point is, Sullivan spoke to the agent on June 15th. Okay, I already said that. Agent said they observed Sullivan at a local library reading a hardbound book they later determined was the history of Al-Qaeda. At the library? I don't know, maybe they do have that at the library. I haven't been at the library in quite a while, but even still, it's kind of funny. The complaint said the FBI built a functional silencer that they shipped to the home Sullivan shared with parents in Morgantown June 19th. His mother retrieved it from the mailbox. Later that day, the FBI searched the home and found the silencer hidden under plastic in a crawl space that was accessible from the crawl space of the home. Sullivan was arrested and interviewed after he was advised of his rights. The complaint said Sullivan admitted planning terrorist attacks and that he talked to the... Wait, he admitted it? Why would he admit that? That would be dumb. And then he talked to the undercover agent about attacks at a bar or concert at places that were not very far away. He had admitted that he looked online yellow pages for places to attack. Wow, this person writing this is kind of dumb. He admitted that he looked online yellow pages. No, he admitted that he looked in the online yellow pages for places to attack. Sullivan told agents he planned attacks between Sunday and Tuesday of this week while his parents were away, according to the complaint. Okay. There's more on the investigation and charges here. It says here he was charged with he's planning assassinations and violent attacks in the U.S. and is charged with attempting to provide material support to ISIL and federal firearms violation. Provide material support to ISIL? Wouldn't that mean be like shipping them stuff like guns? A little further down in the article, Sullivan told the undercover agent that war is here and gave the FBI agent the opportunity to join what he called the Islamic State of North America, whose doctrine is guerrilla warfare in and out, according to the complaint. The criminal complaint alleges that over the next few days and during various conversations, Sullivan discussed with the agent, among other things, his various terrorist attack concepts and instructed the agent how to obtain weapons, especially an AR-15-223 with split ammo at a gun show. That sounds not like what the FBI normally does. I've showed the Judge Napolitano clip about how the FBI sets these people up. Something tells me that he didn't instruct the agent. The agent maybe just instructed him. It's an assumption, but there's a good reason for the assumption, since pretty much every friggin' terrorist terrorist arrested has been set up by the FBI. It's called entrapment. It should be illegal. They're creating their own problems so that they have jobs, so that their jobs are needed. This is a funny one. Sullivan told the agent he planned to send a video to ISIL. Oh yeah? Where do you get their address from? I mean, seriously. Like, they're going to give you the address on Twitter. You're going to send it there. The USPS isn't going to notice, like, hey, this is to Syria in a town that ISIS controls or something. No, not likely. Here on the Charlotte Observer, well, here's his neighbor talking about him.
Said when I came home Friday afternoon about 8:30, right before dark, he was standing in the yard with a gun.
What kind of gun was it?
I didn't pay that much attention. I came from this way and just came over the hill. I barely saw him.
Oh.
And about 15 minutes after I was home, gunfire broke loose, and about 5 minutes later, they had the place surrounded. So they were here. They were on the way, obviously, because they were here in just a few moments.
What kind of gunfire?
Wait. Did I miss something? Why is there gunfire going on there before they arrive? Did I miss something here? No, I don't think I did. I didn't see anything in the article about that.
It sounded like a high caliber pistol.
Yeah. Did you hear how many shots?
It was 5 or 6. It sounded like he emptied it.
He was very loner. I saw him down several times in their backyard shooting a pistol, BB gun.
Really?
Yeah, and he was...
Was it like a long rifle gun? Or like a
pistol, idiot? No, it's more or less a pistol.
Okay.
But he was very active with it.
How do you mean?
I mean, he'd go here, he'd move from right different. Like, he'd go here and jump here, go here, there. And
like he was going through some sort of a training exercise?
Right, exactly right. Exactly. A 19-year-old doing that, this seemed a little bit out of the ordinary to me.
Well, it's out of ordinary to you because you're a different generation, He's basically a kid in his head. He's lonely. It goes on further right here.
Justin was very, I kind of saw him kind of as a socially awkward individual. And the only times I ever really saw him was when he was, walking his dog. Spoke to him a few times, if I saw him in the yard, if I was out working in the yard or anything. But
don't they always happen to be socially awkward, lonely, not have many friends, yada yada. Just like that guy in Ohio. I'm not going to bring up his picture right now. I covered him a little bit. That one was pretty ridiculous. Funny enough, also on the Charlotte, North Carolina Observer is the Dashcam video they just put up just over an hour ago of the Charleston, South Carolina shooting suspect's arrest. I already have it open here. I'm just going to play a tiny bit of it, and I'll leave the link for you, if it'll play. Alright, it's playing now. Now remember that this is a dangerous criminal who just killed 9 people, right? Oh. They kind of got their guns out. I mean, the first guy up there wasn't too worried about it. Oh, this guy has his gun out. Yeah, this guy has got his gun down by his side. And oh, he holsters the gun. He's not worried. Nobody's really all that worried about somebody who just killed 9 people or the potential of it being that person. Why is that? Yeah, he does willingly take the pat down, but even before the cops get up to the car, like the cop getting up to the car, the first cop to go up there, he would not holster his weapon before he'd go up there if this was somebody who just killed 9 people. He would go up there with his weapon, point it at the guy's head, saying, "Put your hands on the steering wheel now." Anyway, you can watch the rest yourself. I don't know. Isn't it kind of odd how the radio's blaring in the background? Not just the police radio, but the radio. And you're listening to a transmission there of whatever local radio station. Maybe that's to partially cover up the police radio. I mean, I've never heard of dashcam audio like that in my life. Is that common? Anyway, I just wanted to go pew, pew, pew with my BB gun.